Hello students, our today's topic is non-food crops. Main topic is non-food crops. So in that category we have two types of crop. One is rubber, one is fiber crops. So first we will start with rubber in the category of non-food crops. So rubber is an equatorial crop, means it is grown in the equatorial area. Along with that, it is grown in tropical and subtropical conditions in north part of India and south part of India. In both the places it is grown, and for that we require moist and humid climate. Climate should be moist and humid, and the temperature which required for its growth is plus 25 degree centigrade, and we require more than 200 centimeter per annum rainfall for the growth of rubber. For that we require cheap labor, cheap जो सस्ते हैं, और skilled labor, those who are good in their particular work. It is found in the following areas: Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Garo Hills in Meghalaya, and Andaman and Nicobar. After that, fiber crops. We categorize this crop into two groups. One is cotton and second one is jute. So cotton, as we all know, that it is a kharif crop, and it needs 6 to 8 months to mature. यानी 6 से 8 महीने के अंदर ये पूरी तरह मैच्योर हो जाती है, यानी कि हार्वेस्ट के लिए तैयार रहती है. Black soil of Deccan Plateau is good for it. Means it is well grown in black soil, and we require high rainfall for this crop. And around 220 frost-free days means clear sky we require for the growth of cotton, and bright sun during harvesting. During the harvesting time we require bright sun. It is found in the areas Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana. Then next fiber crop is jute. We call it golden fiber, and it is also, for that also, high temperature required during the growth. Heavy rainfall, more than 200 centimeter per annum required for that, and well drained fertile soil. For this also, well drained fertile soil required. It is found in West Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, Assam and Meghalaya. And this means jute is used for गनी बैट. बोरे देखते हैं आप, रोप्स, रस्सियाँ देखिए, अपनी मैट्स, चटाइयाँ देखिए, या धागे हैं, कार्पेट्स. But nowadays, jute production is facing steep competition from the side of synthetic fiber. Before the independence, before 1947, we had a good part of jute production area. This time it is in Bangladesh. So after independence it was separated, and most of the fertile part, you can say most of the jute growing parts still in the hand of, gone in the hand of Bangladesh. After that, after this non-food crop, we have next topic, agricultural reforms. यानी कि what the government did for the proper growth or betterment of the agriculture. So he started so many things. He did a lot. The government did a lot since the first 5-year plan. So first technological. So we divide the agricultural reforms into two categories. One is technological, second one is institutional. So in the category of technological, the first the government adopted the Green Revolution. In between 1960 to 1970, the government adopted the Green Revolution. So, HYV seeds, pesticides, irrigation facilities, skilled labor, new technologies, they adopted and used in agriculture. At the same time, the government started White Revolution, means Dugdh Kranti. 1972 till today, the government is doing that. Then the government started the crop insurance. अगर आपकी फसल को नुकसान हो जाता है उसका इंश्योरेंस करा दिया. Cooperative societies formed by the government, Gramin banks formed by the government, Kisan credit card also started by the government, and special weather related bulletins also made available for the farmers. Radio and TV programs for farmers also introduced by the government time to time. And establishment of Indian Council of Agricultural Research, and the government developed and established ICAR. इसका क्या होता है? जो एग्रीकल्चर से रिलेटेड थी जो है न्यू रिसर्चेस थे वो कराई गई, नई यूनिवर्सिटीज खोली गई, एग्रीकल्चर इंस्टीट्यूट, वेटरनरी कॉलेज. After that, institutional reform. In that category, first one is collectivization, means the government tried to collect the land of farmers in one place, and consolidation of land holdings, and after that distributed the land to farmers. They abolished the zamindari system because before the independence the land was in the hand of zamindars. So the government abolished the zamindari system and collected the land from the farmers, and after that they distribute the land according to the productivity of the land. In our first 5-year plan also, the first step taken by the government is land reform. हमारे फर्स्ट 5-year प्लान में भी गवर्नमेंट का जो मेन गोल था वो था कैसे न कैसे लैंड को रिफॉर्म करना. सो दिस वे द गवर्नमेंट डिड अ लॉट फॉर द betterment of the agriculture. So tomorrow we will discuss questions related to this topic. Till then, thank you.